Center's top 10 plays from Monday. We started number 10 with Kings and Bobcats. Raymond Felton going to Gerald Wallace. Now, he not only gets the dunk there, but he also got fouled. One of several nice dunks for Wallace in that game. You can check him out in the slam dunk competition. Bobcats win the game.
Engine number 9, you said slam dunk. Nate Robinson, defending champion. By the way, this game was at the Garden. Whoopi Goldberg was sitting in Spike Lee's seat.
See, that's what happens.
Knicks won it by 8.
That's what happens when you're on The View. Number 8, college basketball, Syracuse and Notre Dame. Andy Routens to Arinze Onuaku for the big finish, and Syracuse wins it by 13.
Look at all those green shirts. Oh, we're going to Boston for 7. Mavericks there off the loose ball. Paul Pierce. Get it up! His friends, they call him Mr. Glass. He gets the top play, but Rick Carlisle's club gets the win, 99-90.
All right, number 6 got some high school basketball. Findlay Prep from Nevada taking on St. Patrick's in New Jersey. 1 second to go. Kyrie Irving at the line for the tie. Misses the free throw. Offensive rebound by Michael Gilchrist, and he's blocked by Godwin Okanji, who saved the game. Findlay Prep upsets number 1 St. Patrick in Springfield, Massachusetts.
At 5, it's the Warriors' Monte Ellis. 39 shots in this game. Warriors win it, 114-97.
Number 4 for Friday, ECHL hockey. Victoria Salmon Kings versus Bakersfield Condors. Check out the stick handling by Scott Howes and Dirk Southern. Back to Howes and over to Adam Taylor for the goal. I wonder if that's the same Adam Taylor who been playing minor league hockey for a long time. I'll just have to wonder. Victoria won at 6-3.
At 3, let's go Spurs Hornets. Tony Parker. It's time to get slapped. Marcus Thornton.
Wow.
Tony had 25 and the Spurs won. He gets the last laugh.
At number 2, Thunder and Hawks. Josh Smith involved in the top player, but not how you think. Because Jeff Green put it down on Smith. Now, Smith goes about 6'9", maybe the best leaper in the NBA, but Green's like, yeah, what's your point? Thunder win at 94-91.
Bucks Rockets won. Carl Landry. Oh, take care of Sammy. And the foul. Rockets win it in overtime.
Getting involved in that, Scout Honor. He delivered just like we're going to deliver now. Top plays, number 10, Sabres and Ducks. Patrick Coletta with a big hit on Ryan Carter. And look at Carter's helmet fly into the bench. Ducks go on to win it 5-4 over the Sabres.
She's a beauty, that number 9. We got Tennessee and Alabama. Tony Mitchell. Grab an air sickness bag. Ah! He gets the top play, but the Vols get the win.
More from the ice at number 8, Islanders and Penguins. Kyle Oposo on the penalty shot. Brent Johnson stretches out for the pad save. Pens win 6-4.
At 7, kick it. Manchester City, Manchester United. Match tied. Carlos Tevez header. Second goal of the match. Manchester City beats United 2-1 in the first leg of their English League Cup semifinal. Hear me now.
Number 6, Jackets and Flyers. Game tied at 2 off the faceoff. Jeff Carter won't need any help. Puts it in right off the draw, beating Matthew Garon. And the Flyers win at 5-3. Carter with 2 goals. That one, no doubt, the fanciest.
At 5, you know, DeMar DeRozan hopes to be in the slam dunk competition, and LeBron James says, you are not auditioning on my watch. Take that back to the dinosaur era. We got more from this game momentarily.
DeRozan called out Jordan, and, you know. Yeah. Number 4, Wings and Caps. Caps on the power play. Nicholas Backstrom makes a move past Brad Stewart. He's got the power. 5-hole on Chris Osgood, 20th of the season for Backstrom.
Back to the James gang. Mo Williams going to set up LeBron, who's going to say, DeMar, I want you to watch how we get her done. Cavs win by 8. LeBron, a rebound away of a triple-double. Chris Bosh, smart to just watch that one.
Number 2, Northwestern and Ohio State. Evan Turner did most of the damage, but William Buford, Dunkalicious. Nice. And Ohio State goes on to win it 76-56.
Good to have you in the dictionary. That one, Blackhawks, Senators. Peter Regan. Around and wrap this way. Take another look. Senators win it 4-1, and that's your top play.
Plays is awesomeness. Number 10, Bob Hope Classic, first round. Steve Elkington with a chip shot from the rough on 18. Elkington would birdie the hole, and at this point I'll pause so Neil can brag about how he beat me in a putting contest.
Thank you for mentioning that to millions. Engine number 9. How about DePaul? How about Mike Stovall? At the as the clock ticks down right there, DePaul's only lead of the night. They win. They break the 24-game Big East regular season losing streak. Congratulations, Coach Tracy Webster, and DePaul beat Marquette.
Blues and Canadians in number 8. St. Louis' Cam Jansen skates down the boards, gets the puck, and he's met by the goalie, Carey Price. Now, fundamentally, that's not sound. Jansen would serve 5 minutes in the box. Price would not.
All right, at 7, I got 2 for 1. Jermaine O'Neal talked to the hand. The hand belongs to Gerald Wallace. Mouth guard out, hand up. Then Wallace gets down in the corner and says, I not only reject, I put it down. The Bobcats, 6-0 on their recent home slate, 104-65.
Dominican baseball, and no fighting with umpires here. Ramon Santiago grounds to Joaquin Arias, makes a great stop, and the toss to first for the out. Great sliding play by Arias. Escogido beats Gigantes 13-4.
All right, the Timberwolves are hosting the artist formerly known as Seattle, and Damian Wilkins. I believe he can fly. Midwest was the winner, though.
Number 4, unbelievable play by Nolan Smith, who catches the ball, has the presence of mind to know the buzzer's about to sound, and then the athleticism to knock in a three-pointer all in one motion. Incredible. Too bad Duke lost.
Carling Cup semifinal, Aston Villa and Blackburn. Blackburn's Martin Olson. He goes bicycle like Pee Wee Herman rides a bicycle. He gets the top play, but Aston Villa, first trip to the Carling Cup final since '96.
At number 2, Mike Bibby to Josh Smith. You know what happens next. Hawks win at 108-97. Less than 10,000 people there in Atlanta. Come on, pick it up in the ATL.
At number 1, it never gets old. Turn it up to 11.
Jefferson reverse. Mr. Jefferson, Arizona slam jam bam, baby. Up and away. The best athletes in the world. Right there. Agile and mobile.
These are awesome. Then you need to take awesome lessons. At number 10, we got a community college game, and we got a cat named Doug Anderson and his friends. They call him Mr. Glass. He shatters the backboard from Mott Community College. He had to finish this game elsewhere.
Number 9, Australian Open, Andy Murray in the far court. Returns to serve. And then look at that. And then look at that. Murray. Boy, he ran a long distance and got the win.
Market 8, dude. Semifinals of the King's Cup. Papa Diop outside the box, and he bends it. I mean, he bends it past the keeper. Racine wins 2-1, advances to the semis of the King's Cup.
Number 7, did you say King's Cup? Here's the King going to the Cup. LeBron with 37 points. He had 12 straight down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers win in 93-87. They sweep the Lakers.
Sometimes they write themselves. At number 6, Seton Hall, Louisville. Jeff Robinson. Got some if you need it. Seton Hall beat Louisville by 3.
Number 5, Capitals and Penguins. Alexander Ovechkin. Look at the stick work here. Pulls it behind his back, then through his legs. Gets denied, but Mike Knuble says, you know what? If my guy works that hard, we got to get a goal as a team, and Knuble able to jam it in. Ovechkin 2 goals and an assist. Caps roll over the pin.
At 4 in Basketball Town, USA, Gonzaga gets the win, but Pepperdine's Keon Bell, he goes for 37. He's 6'3", and he's dunking over my man Robert Sacre right there, who's a 7-footer.
Oh, no. I got a guy making a putt at number 3, Abu Dhabi Championship, Ian Poulter, from about 70 feet away. Did I mention that Neil beat me in a putt-off when Jerry West was here? Poulter, 765 for a share of the lead.
How about some middle school basketball from Massachusetts? And how about Chris Cody's? You're on SportsCenter. What an arm. 34 points, including 3 the hard way.
And at number 1, Washington and UCLA. UCLA down 1, 3.2 to go. Michael Rowe to Mustafa Abdul-Hamid. As time expires, money. Bruins win it by
play material. from top players. These are Friday's top plays. We go to the Garden first. Portland and Boston, and Rajon Rondo. Oh, goes Curly Neal on Fernandez and Miller right there. Splits them. This game went to overtime, and Boston won it by 3.
Number 9, Wofford and College of Charleston. Andrew Lawrence threw it up over his head, and he got fouled. All right, time winding down, tied at 68. You get a 2-for-1 here. Tony White Jr. with 1.6 to go, and Charleston wins it 70-68.
Memphis and the artist formerly known as Seattle, Rudy Gay. Bang-a-rang-alicious. Goes up now. It's more Rudy, and then he nails the jumper from the top of the key. It's all about the heart. Grizzlies win by 2.
You're going to have your own dictionary soon. Number 7, Hornets and Timberwolves. James Posey does it again. He's becoming Mr. Clutch in New Orleans as the Hornets win in 96-94. Great fake to Chris Paul for the game winner.
Number 6 sounds like this.
Thomas. And Derrick Rose brings down the Thunder with a two-hand jam. Oh! Way above the rim.
All right, so now you saw how high Rose got up there. Check this out at number 5, Lakers and Knicks. Jared Jeffries up top for Wilson Chandler. He only got one hand on it, but look at how high he got. Way up there, but the Lakers win over the Knicks.
Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Youngstown State. Fellas, you're on SportsCenter. DeAndre Mays to Kelvin Bright. Milwaukee would win it by 10.
Number 3, NCAA hockey. It's Denver and Wisconsin. Paul Phillips crosses to Kyle Ostro. Ostro tips it through his legs and into the net for the goal. Had his back to the net, but still able to redirect the puck through his legs. And then he went 5-hole on himself, but the game ended in a tie.
That sounds painful. At 2, Bucks Raptors. Jose Calderon. Let's throw it up from half court. Just like I called it. Raptors win by 5, so that shot, that'd be huge.
Number 1, more college hockey. BU and BC. There's a B-pot riding on this. Vinny Saponari. His shot is saved, but he hits the rebound out of midair for the goal. Saponari's number 1. BU wins 5-4.
In Tampa. Number 10, it's SportsCenter's top 10 plays. Michigan State and Minnesota. Lawrence Westbrook passes the ball off the back of Darrell Summers and then gets the lay-in. Westbrook, great play.
At number 9, Sixers and Pacers. Look at Andre Iguodala. Oh, it's Dre Day. Beautiful behind-the-back pass to Thaddeus Young. Sixers win 107-97.
East-West Shrine game in Orlando. Mike Kafka, the quarterback for Northwestern. He's got Penn State's Andrew Corliss. And you want to raise your draft stock? How about one-handed grabs like that in collegiate all-star games? East, 1-13-10.
Someone say one-handed? How about this? Marcus Gilstrap. One-handed monster dunk over the big fella, Cole Aldrich. Somewhere Sean Bradley is like, man, that is sleaze. Iowa State rolls by 23.
Number 6, that's Andy Murray way down there in the Aussie Open 4th round taking on John Isner. Murray's running all over the place and comes up with that terrific shot right there, the backhand winner down the line. He beat Isner in straight sets.
Hello, Mary. At number 5, number 8, Tennessee against Georgia. Bulldog guard Travis Leslie, the steal, and then the windmill. Bulldogs with the upset of number 8, Tennessee, 78-63.
Number 4, Manchester United beat Hull City. The story here, Wayne Rooney. Rooney had 4 goals for Man U. They win 4-0. Rooney now with 20 goals this season. And remember, the U.S. in its World Cup opener gets Rooney and England. Look out for him.
Number 3, St. Joe's and Dayton. Flyers down 1. Rob Lowry going the length, but is rejected by Garrett Williamson to preserve the victory for St. Joe's. They go on to win by 1.
Number 2, Jerome Dyson here. Stanley Robinson there. One-hander, top shelf for the whole thing as UConn beat number 1 Texas 88-74.
And at number 1, Florida and South Carolina.
Florida with a chance, though. They're down 1. Walker runs it up. Parsons for the win. Got it! He got it!
Chandler Parsons, cold-blooded 3 as the Gators win by 2, 58-56.